Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with March's Stampin' Like It's Hot. And for March, we are doing ombre stamping. So darker to lighter, lighter to darker. And I'm going to use this Altenew stamp with like the little bubbles on it. I am going to use some of these circles and a couple of the wordy bits on the layout I do today. I am actually going to do two backgrounds. I have had some issues with recording. My phone is very full of pictures and I need to do some work on that. But for now, it's kind of a short video because of it. And so it's a little bit on the choppy side. More, you're going to see more of the building of the layout, the background, than the actual full-on layout. So I'm documenting these three pictures of me and my bestie, and we went out for like an appetizer and drinks and sat by a fire, which is not my norm, and had a good old time laughing and cutting up. And then I have some other pictures that I'm going to use for a second matching facing or whatever layout. And I'm using just a random plethora of Hip Kit collection loosey-goosey papers. I'm sticking with yellow, green, yellow, pink, and orange because my bestie's favorite color is black. Kind of hard to ombre black, so I asked for the next best thing, and she picked those colors, kind of like a sunrise. So I've got plenty of scraps and bits and pieces, tons of embellishments, kind of odd embellishments, the stamp, lots of colors, and my pictures. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I'm just going to tell you the colors for the pink. I actually use 4 instead of 3, and I use Spun Sugar, Kitsch Flamingo, Worn Lipstick, and Festive Berries. And I'm taking this Altenew like bubbly stamp, and I am not worried about meeting things up in the right place or it being a perfectly clean stamp. I don't typically attempt to stamp that way because I know it will not work, because even with a stamping positioner, I'm not great at stamping. So I am not lining up those little circles to where like they form full bubbles. If I don't get those connections covered with embellishments or pictures, it's fine. I love the way this layout turned out. It's really pretty cool. So it's fine. Now I'm doing the yellow because I'm going to do the pink, orange in the middle, and yellow on the side. And so the yellow is Squeezed Lemonade, Fossilized Amber, and Mustard Seed. And so I put those on, and then with the orange, I used Dried Marigold, Wild Honey, and Spiced Marmalade. All of those are Distress Oxides by Tim Holtz, and they are all represented pretty well on here. The two on the outsides, the pinks and the yellows, I ombre them to the middle and then did a backwards ombre to the top, or vice versa. And then I took a little of the ink that's still on the stamp, and I put my watercolor brush in it and just splattered it, so there was a little bit of splatter in those colors. And then for my other background, because I wasn't sure if I liked the bubbles at first. I mean, I knew I liked them, but I wasn't sure if I liked them for what I was doing. So then I took the exact same colors, and I am going to ombre again, except I do these little swipey bits, and I'm covering the entire page with the colors. And I start with the lightest ones. Now they're on the top, but originally they were on the bottom. I start with the lightest ones, go up to the darkest ones, and then I go back to the middle, and I make this bigger chunk in the middle. That middle one there that I just did like a big piece of is Wild Honey. And then I just finish the entire page that way. So I will probably do a layout with that, or at least share it at some point, even if it's at the end of the month with my layout share. But anyway, so then I mat all 3 of my pictures on pink, orange, and yellow scraps from the Hip Kit papers. And then I mat them again on a very thin border of black, because I really wanted to pop off that page, but I also wanted to stick with that pink, orange, and yellow background. So, and now I'm just putting embellishments from the collection in all the different oranges, pinks, and yellows. There's a little bit of green tinge to some of the embellishments I use on the yellow side. I've got like a heart, a button, and a little word phrase or something. They're kind of yellowy green. I'm okay with that. It kind of stands out a little bit, but maybe I will add a little bit of that to the second layout that's going to face it so it doesn't look as obvious. So I'm just putting some wordy bits on here. This top picture just says her in an orange, and it's very fitting. She and I are reasonably codependent and spend most of our days together because we work together and are the best of friends. And then, so I just, love spending time with her. And today is her birthday. So I already had plans for day 2 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. So I did a layout today that is a little bit more heavy, and it is not of her. Yesterday's layout was of her, so y'all are seeing lots of Ashley. So anyway, I just go through and add stampy bits. I use the word sisterhood and the word love stamped, and I just use all the different oranges and pinks and yellows and put them in different places at least once on each of those little sides, like on each color area. So I'm going to just do a really slow close-up so that you have a better idea of all the goodies that I put on here. Like I said, I stuck with orange, yellow, and pink with a little hint of that greeny color in the like button and stuff. So, and then just titled this Sweet Memory, which I built like a little fire down here out of orange, yellow, and pink scraps, which I think turned out pretty darn cute, and matted that Sweet Memories in black so it would stand out. And I am actually quite happy with the way this turned out, even though it was chaotic and drove me crazy because of the recording situation. So, but I will share the other layout whenever I get done with that. And I hope that you all enjoy this. Go check out everybody else who is doing the Stamp It Like It's Hot layout with the ombre stamping. I am excited to see what everyone else does. I hope you'll come back and see me. I'll be here every day this month for 30 Days of Sketches. If you like this video, I'd love you to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.